Good evening. Are we having fun yet? Today is Thursday, October 1st. It's 10 p.m. You're listening to KBSU, San Francisco.
Who is it?
It's me, Dolly.
Come in.
Good evening, Mr. Peabody.
Hello, Dolly.
Hello, my name is Jack Stark. I'm a detective. I'm a private detective. I'm 45 years old. I'm divorced. This is my office, 2244 Laguna Street, San Francisco, California. The USA. Today is Friday.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Nadine.
How are you today?
I'm okay. Well, not really. I'm tired and I'm bored. And you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Then make some coffee.
Where is it?
Here it is. This is Nadine. She's my secretary, my personal secretary. She's 28, and she's not married. She is single.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Answer the phone, Nadine.
Hello?
Hello, is this Golden Gate Garage?
No, it isn't.
Is this 285-4790?
No, I'm sorry, wrong number.
Who is it?
I don't know. Wrong number.
Wrong number. This is not my day. Come in.
How do you do? My name is Mrs. Peabody. Are you Jack Stark?
Yes, I am. And this is my secretary, Nadine.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Can I help you?
I hope so. It's about my husband.
Sit down, Mrs. Peabody. Nadine, get a chair, please. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Tea, please.
Of course. Nadine, make some tea, please. Now, what's his name, then?
Who?
Your husband.
Patrick. His name's Patrick.
And what's his last name?
Peabody.
Of course. What's your first name?
Priscilla.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Thank you.
Your first name is Priscilla, and your last name is Peabody. How do you spell that, please?
What?
Your last name. How do you spell your last name?
Oh, my surname. Peabody.
Nadine, take some notes. Where are you from, Mrs. Peabody? You have a funny accent.
I'm from England. I'm English.
Is your husband English?
No, he isn't. He's American.
Oh, excuse me. The tea is ready. Here, take this.
Get me the typewriter, Nadine. Let's see, Mrs. Peabody. You're English, you're married, and your husband is American.
You are an excellent detective, Mr. Stark.
Thank you, Mrs. Peabody.
Here it is.
Thanks. Well, Mrs. Peabody, some standard questions. What's your address? Where do you live?
My address is 3751 Sunrise Lane, San Francisco.
What's your phone number?
237-6459.
How old are you? What's your age? I'm sorry. Now, what's your occupation? What do you do? Are you a housewife?
No, I'm not. I'm a fashion designer.
I see. Now, what does your husband do? What's his occupation?
He's a photographer.
First name, Priscilla. Last name, Peabody. Marital status, married. Address, 3751 Sunrise Lane, San Francisco. Phone number, 237-6459. Occupation, fashion designer. Age, husband's name, Patrick. Husband's occupation, photographer.
Would you like some cookies?
Cookies? Oh, biscuits. No, thank you.
Cream?
No, thank you.
Sugar?
Yes, please. Oh, goodness me!
I'm sorry.
Well, don't just stand there. Clean it up.
Shop at Dicey's Department Stores, where women's fashion is our passion.
Now practice.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. And you?
I'm fine, thanks.
And here are the two tones for ABC gum.
Nadine, turn off the radio. Mrs. Peabody, I don't like divorce cases.
This isn't a divorce case, Mr. Stark. I love my husband, and he loves me.
Then why don't you go to the police?
I'm a famous designer, a fashion designer. I don't want the publicity.
Okay, don't worry. Now tell me about your husband's routine. What does he do every day?
Well, he usually gets up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's early.
He always has breakfast and reads the newspaper at home.
Then what does he do?
Well, he leaves home at 9 a.m. He arrives at his studio at 9:30. He usually works in his studio until 6 o'clock, but he never arrives late for dinner.
Do you always have dinner together?
Yes, we do. Mr. Stark, I'm worried. Where is he?
We have his camera, his wallet, his keys, and some photographs.
Yeah, but these photos aren't right. There's no picture of me in there.
I know. Be quiet. Hello? Far East Import-Export?
This is Mr. Dicey. Do you have the picture?
No, I don't. But I think his wife has it.
Well, get it. I want the photograph and the negative. You have an hour, Slouch.
Yes, Mr. Dicey. Don't worry. Be happy. Meet me here in an hour. He wants the photograph and the negative in an hour. Now, these are the Peabody's keys. What's their address?
3751 Sunrise Lane.
Classy barrio. Let's go.
Now, one more thing, Mrs. Peabody. Can you describe your husband?
He's handsome, of course.
Of course.
He isn't tall, and he isn't short.
Average height.
Yes, he's average height. He's got brown hair and big brown eyes.
Cute.
Do you have a picture of him?
No, but I have his pictures.
What do you mean?
These are photos of my last fashion show. Patrick sometimes takes pictures at my fashion shows.
Interesting.
And this is his card.
Peabody's photo studio.
Now, excuse me, Mr. Stark. It's late.
Don't worry, Mrs. Peabody. I'll find him.
Goodbye, Mr. Stark.
Goodbye, Mrs. Peabody. Nadine, I have a job for you.
I know. Type these notes.
No, not that. Follow Mrs. Peabody.
Really?
That's right. Some real detective work.
Okay. Thanks, Jack. See you later.
Now, practice.
Hi, I'm Dolly. I'm a model. I'm young. I'm thin. I'm beautiful. I have blue eyes.
How do you do? My name is Mr. Dicey. I am the director of Dicey's Department Stores. I'm rich, I'm famous, and I'm happy.
I get up at 9 o'clock. I take a shower. Then I eat breakfast.
I wake up at 10 o'clock. I have breakfast in bed. I read the newspaper.
me about your husband's